My wife, 36 female, wanted an open marriage. After I, 38 male, started dating, she wants to add more rules. What would you do in my position?
Run for your life!
We're on.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl G, and we are back with another video on this channel. We do true crime, or we check out stories on the internet, especially giving people relationship advice. But whatever the case, if you come here, you're gonna have a good time. So remember to subscribe, like. Guys, I'm trying to make sure that I'm uploading almost every day this year. So a like from you really helps the channel and encourages me to keep making this video. I'm gonna make videos when I feel like and when I don't feel like. So you're always gonna have a good video. So subscribe. Let's get right into the story.
Here we go.
2.5 years ago, my wife, let's call her Sarah, asked me to open our marriage. She strongly implied the alternative was divorce. After thinking it through, I said yes, primarily because we do have 2 children. I worked long hours and divorce just sounded horrible. What do you guys think about an open marriage? Like, for you, open marriage or divorce? Because I think divorce is just, it's way easier than an open marriage because of all the complications, like literally sign the papers and you guys have that agreement and everyone is on their own. It's too emotionally stressful. That's what I think.
She's got a point.
But people do have open marriages, so let me know in the comments if you have an open marriage. How is it working out for you? So I set up some ground rules. No bringing dates into our house. No dating mutual friends or acquaintances, family members, colleagues, or keeping things private. I mean, it makes sense. You're not gonna date his brother. It does make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Fair point.
The rules are reasonable, and especially not to the house to confuse the kids.
The truth. Yeah.
For the next 2 years, I focused on my job and on my kids. I worked long hours. Little free time I had, I devoted to my kids. I didn't have the time for dating, so I wasn't even trying. I moved to another room because the thought of Sarah having with another man, then sleeping in my bed felt horrible. Our relationship became purely transactional. Maybe her asking for an open marriage was just a cry for help. What do you guys think? Because women are women. So maybe it was actually a cry for help, and he was like,
"You can have what you want."
and she was like,
He doesn't even love me anymore.
probably.
Yes, probably.
We became partners at raising kids. That's literally all they became. I didn't want to know anything about her life. This summer, I managed to fulfill my financial goals. I do not have any debt whatsoever. House mortgage paid. That's good. Both of my kids have enough money in their college fund, and all I have to do is to keep adding some savings every month into the fund I made for their first home deposits. That's a husband right there.
A good man. A husband.
Was he working long hours before their marriage went to the state where it went to? Yeah, that's a question why then, because marriages don't just fail. People don't just love each other and then start to hate each other. There has to have been a reason why they needed an open marriage. Something was broken, and they didn't even try to fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the story. So I did some math and decided to cut my work from 72 hours to just 30 hours a week. 72 hours.
Real long time.
Now, Sarah wanted to get indebted again by buying another house and a new car. I said no. Obviously not, especially. Well, she can buy it on her own budget since they don't have any shared debt. She can take her own salary and buy it with that.
Yeah!
I used my free time to finally have a vacation. I really need it, obviously. Took the older son with me to tour the U.S. together. That's fun. Did some renovation work on our house. Turned the basement into my man cave and started working out, playing sports, and leading a healthier life. Good for you, Daddy. not that way, ew. Then I actually started trying to land a date. For me, just having with someone is not my thing. I want to at least be a friend before that. To go out together, watch movies, that's a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But he's allowed to have a relationship. Given that his wife, on paper, for the past, he said 2 years, right, has only been his partner at raising the kids or his business partner. So he deserves to have a relationship.
Of course, darling.
Now, watch movies, have fun, and then have. So I dated a couple of women and found a Jane, let's call her Jane, with whom I clicked. With Jane, I was going out to concerts, art galleries, Comic Cons, movies, and we would boink together. We would boink to, wait, what is boink? B-O-I-N-K. Explain in the comments, guys. Educate me, please. Now, Sarah wanted to talk about my date. I said no. Then I caught Sarah snooping around my phone, and we had a very strongly worded argument, as you should.
I'm glad you did.
For 2 years, there has been no conversation as to these arrangements, if it's working out or not, but suddenly, immediately he starts having fun too. It becomes a problem.
And he deserves to be happy.
Now, Sarah wants to update the terms of our open marriage. She wants us to repair our marriage by going to the counselor. She wants us to sleep in the same room, to go outside and have fun together.
Ooh, someone's jealous.
Because she sees that he's having that exact same thing with someone else. And wait, after 2 years of roaming around, she couldn't find that.
Nope.
She says outside of marriage, relationships are to be strictly and nothing else. And we are to talk about our other partners. But that was not the rule that they made, right?
That is so unfair.
It worked for 2 years. She was fine with that. Immediately he finds someone. She wants an update.
Something's wrong with her.
I told her that I am content with the situation as it is, and I don't mind if she finds a partner to go out with. Exactly. She's supposed to have found that she's been outside for longer. I encouraged her to, and I don't want to talk about our partners. She is holding her ground. At this point, I'm split between trying to fix our marriage. And is it too late for that? Like 2 years late?
It's really late.
And handing her the divorce papers. My sweetheart, you guys have been divorced for 2 years, just not on paper. I need an advice, guys.
Leave her!
And let's see the top comments. The top comment is one sentence, and it's everything you're thinking. It literally just says, just get a divorce already. Like, no.
It's like he read my mind.
Then there is an update, so the guy comes back to Reddit. Me and my wife, Sarah, had 2 sessions with a couple counselors. So he started giving in. That's sweet. No, not fair for Jane, so that's not sweet. Counselor was being very dedicated and professional. However, Sarah kept making demands which felt very unreasonable and unfair. She wants to keep an open relationship, which is only about. She doesn't want to find a job. Wait. So all this while, she hasn't been working, and all of the financial burden has been on him.
She's insane. The woman is insane.
Guys, I feel like, obviously, when one person is working in a relationship, in a marriage, if the financial burden to keep their family and their lifestyle is only on one person, it's going to be easy for that person to get soaked or consumed with work. That's just what I think.
They will be.
That will affect the relationship that they're trying to build. Give them less time to spend with family, and the people they're trying to provide for might not be there when by the time they reach their financial goals.
It'll be too late.
She doesn't have a job, and she wants to buy a second house.
You greedy.
For me, I think this is just mental manipulation, because when they were in debt, he was working alone to get out of debt, and he was a workaholic, and he did not have a life. He could not do anything outside of work. And she enjoyed the open marriage and just had this person waiting there for her.
She is the worst.
She doesn't even love him. She doesn't even want to fix the marriage.
She's a bitch.
So she doesn't want to find a job and keep working. She wants us or you to buy a new house. In every variation, she stubbornly wants to have 2 to 3 of these things. Now, today during the counseling, she threatened divorce. After counseling, she said the counselor was taking my side and wanted. I'm taking his side. You were taking his side. Like,
We are.
Yeah, we are.
he was taking my side and wanted to change to another counselor. Although I think the counselor was just trying to be fair and to find a compromise. I had a talk with the lawyer and started the divorce proceedings. She will get the papers in a couple of days. Oh, wow. But for you, you're putting your foot down on this one. I will give her 2 months to start earning money on her own. After that, I'm not giving any money whatsoever to her anymore. P.S. I just wanted to add that I only started working 74 hours a week after she decided to open our marriage. Ooh, that makes sense now. Before that, I was working around 50 hours a week. Wasn't spending my time at bars and clubs either. I helped with chores as much as I could and was being home and available every weekend. Well, for one person, providing 50 hours a week is very reasonable if he's the sole breadwinner for their family, a wife and 2 kids. Makes sense. And now they're out of debt, so it makes a lot of sense. And it was being fair and reasonable. So I take back all the things that I said against him. He deserves to be happy with his new girlfriend.
Yeah, totally.
And the comment says, the first is definitely your best option. And good luck for that. Yeah. Someone else says that when I read his original post, it was very clear that Opie's wife was only concerned with her own wants and not what is best for her, for their family. Makes absolute sense. I'm glad he's putting his foot down on this. It's true though, and the fact is they had been divorced for 2 years. They are just going to sign the papers and make it official. What do you guys think in the comments? I'm excited to hear your thoughts. But whenever I see open marriage, I don't think any story on the internet ends well, but you might have a great open marriage that's working for you. Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Until
Goodbye.
next time.